If this video has landed on your FYP, then it may be because you are tired right now. You are feeling tired, and that could be a physical tiredness, it could be emotional tiredness, mental tiredness, spiritual tiredness, any other kind of tiredness. But this is something that is a message for you because it's like you're about to give up, or you're feeling a bit at a loss right now because you're exhausted in some kind of way. So let's get some more information on what this is and why you need to hear this message today. Alchemy. We have alchemic. Now, a turtle may be significant to you today. Now, this could be actually, could be in somebody's name, in the name of somebody that you might just see it somewhere, but it's like somebody's name. Or you're going to see a picture of a turtle or an actual turtle somewhere. So that's the significance for you, that this reading is for you. Now, this is kind of giving me the energy of being able to flow, being able to move, but there's some kind of irritation. Now, it's because it's making me think of, I went swimming with sea turtles in Malaysia a few years back. And I remember going where the sea turtles actually lived in their breeding ground. But to get there, I don't know what it was, whether it was seaweed or something, but it was like things were biting us. It was like, or stinging us. So it was really difficult to like stay in the water around that space because it was really irritating our skin, what was there. Now I'm telling you that because it feels like you're onto something here. You're onto something, you are growing something, but there's an irritation around it, and that is making you tired, it's driving you mad. So I'm going to get into the runes to see, because it's like you are trying to bring two worlds together, maybe two very different worlds together, and there's a struggle to that, there's an irritation to that. This is where the tiredness is coming from. Okay, now you might feel like this is not the time to rest on your laurels. This is not the time to stop. It's not the time to stop putting the work in. However, you know, Ingwas is suggesting here about it's time to take a bit of rest. It's time to take a little bit of respite because it feels like things are going to come together very soon, but you have to trust the process. But part of the process is the cycle of rest. You know, it's a bit like if you were training for some kind of event, you know, like maybe a marathon or something. Part of the training is in the rest periods that you have so that your body can develop. And this is exactly the same. Whatever aspect it is, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, you need to have that rest time to develop from what you've been exploring, what you've been experiencing. And when you do, this is going to bring in, you know, you've already done all the foundation work. You've already got the groundwork in. So it's a bit like you've placed an anchor down. Okay, when we're saying about me getting on the boat to go and see the sea turtles getting in the water and feeling that. Well, maybe if you put the anchor down, you can sit in the boat for a little while until that irritation passes, until that has gone. Why let yourself keep staying in the irritation if it's not working for you? Okay, only you can change that. So yes, it is your responsibility, this tiredness that you're feeling. And you've already become illuminated to this. You're already aware of what this is and why it's there. And Daggers is there as this, like, it's trying to bring you a breakthrough. It's trying to give you like a break in the illusion. You've already broken the illusion, but you are still not allowing yourself to just kind of rest on this. And that is what's creating this sort of irritation energy. So what do you need to know? What advice does Spirit have for you in terms of your tiredness, other than needing to rest? So what other advice do we have for you right now? Stop trying so hard. Okay. There's something more than just stepping back. It's being present, being there. and not holding yourself back. Because I feel like sometimes when you go into the energy of like something's making you feel tired, it's exhausting you, it's irritating you, you will withdraw, maybe even sabotage your efforts. But this is kind of saying, no, don't do anything. Don't actually do anything, but definitely don't pull yourself back. Don't tie yourself up in knots. Don't stop yourself from being able to see what is right in front of you. Make sure you can see it. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse position is suggesting that there is absolutely nothing stopping you right now. There is nothing holding you back at this time other than your own restrictions, your own chains. And this could be to do with some kind of temptations. So for some of you, it could be that maybe you've been indulging a little bit lately in some substances and things, which could keep you locked in a space of like constantly feeling tired. And that could be that you're trying to block these thoughts or feelings around something that you're trying to alchemize, that you're doing that to yourself. Yeah, but what it's actually doing is it's just blocking your intuition. It's stopping you from, well, you've already seen it, but you're trying not to see what you've already seen. And you know that there's more work to be done, and this irritation, this tiredness, you just need to take a break, take that rest, but don't close the door. The Emperor. What this is going to bring for you, and I'm seeing around sort of August time that you'll really start to flourish with this. You've got to stand strong. Uruz is suggesting that as well. You've got to stand strong in your space right now, okay? Like you're not going anywhere. You're not moving anywhere. You need to stay put. Stand your ground, but make sure that you are nourishing yourself in all the right ways. Yeah, this isn't that you are turning your back on anything because it's not working, because you're irritated by it. This is you going, I'm going to just put a pin in this here because I need some time to reflect or to rest or just to wash off the irritation. Okay. Because this is something that you've actually worked very hard to manifest, and that's why you're feeling so exhausted right now, is because you're like, why is this taking so long? Why can't I seem to bring this together? Let's find out, why is that? Why is it such a struggle to bring it together? Oh, okay. This could actually be to do with dishonesty. Maybe you haven't been very honest with yourself about what it is that you want to achieve from this. Maybe you haven't really given all the truth in a situation, or you haven't received all the truth in a situation, and that could be where the irritation is. So it could be either way round on there, depending on your circumstances. This is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. But what I'm getting from this is that this could actually be to do with a relationship. It could be to do with something that perhaps you couldn't maybe bring the worlds together in a partnership of some kind. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a business relationship. It doesn't have to be like a partnership in terms of a couple or a marriage. But there's something about, there wasn't an ability to bring it together. And there's a lot of, I'm finding myself like repeating myself a little bit in this reading. I feel like there may be a little bit of repetition, or you're noticing cycles or circles, but you're hitting them faster. That's what Daggers is reminding you of. You're hitting them a lot quicker, but everything has become so clear now. You're realizing what's happening here. And it's kind of like there's disappointment in yourself almost. And I feel like that's why you're feeling tired, because it's almost like you've still got these swords in your back. You've still got this hanging over you of some kind of betrayal or some kind of deceit that's happened here. Yeah, I've only just noticed that on the back of the turtle, there's that eye in there. There is something about your psychic awareness that you need to really switch on to right now. I feel like this video is reminding you, you've already seen this. You already know what the intention is for you, what your intuition is guiding you. So what is the outcome here? What do we need to tell you? What can help you? The Magician again. Remember what you manifested and then allow it in. So in that Eight of Swords in the reverse, allow this. Do not hold yourself back. Allow the rest. allow yourself to rest, and then when it's time, it is time. If you would like a full personalised reading on this, please drop me a DM to book in for a reading. I will never reach out to you first. Have a blessed day.